What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and it's another question I always get asked about. Even though y'all gonna swear I don't never get asked questions, but this is what I be getting asked about, and this why did Lil Fo switch up on the west side of Chicago? And I think the answer's simple. You know, this a young guy, man. This guy never had that kind of fame. Never had promoters knocking down his door. All these people want to be a part of his life because he blowing up. You know, people need time to get used to that kind of shit. And I don't think a lot of people seem to understand that, you know, as far as Lil Chris K-Town and shit like that. I fully understand where he coming from. Now, this had nothing to do with Mikey Dollars and Ill Will. That's a different level. I think that's more personal. But I think as far as Lil Chris K-Town, I understand where he come from, feeling like the guy switched up on him. He not really, you know, putting the clout on him like that, even though he helped this guy out tremendously, recorded most of his hit records in the studio, and he didn't even give him no credit on the Vlad TV. I fully understand that, but at the same token, I feel like maybe that could have been a little too early. But I do understand where you're coming from, you know. Maybe if this guy would have got his feet wet a little more, he probably would have been able to do a little bit more. But who knows now? Who knows? He probably did change up, you know. That's something only them know, but that's just from the outside looking in, you know, just my perspective. But then again, this guy right here, and I'm gonna tell you another thing I think what kind of fucked him up is the thing with his cousin and shit like that, you know, beefing with nephew and shit like that, because I feel like nephew helped put him in this shit a lot too. So it's a lot of people who say Lil Fo kind of switched up on him. So I don't know if he feel really secure. You got to understand, he one of the newer artists on the drill level, so he's seen a lot of artists before him fuck up, lose their life in Chicago. A lot of artists don't reach their potential because of a lot of the street shit and a lot of that stuff. So I think that played a part in his decision to kind of break free from a lot of that shit. But I kind of feel like maybe in 5 to 6 to 10 years, or maybe a little bit earlier than that, he would have came back and maybe grabbed some of the niggas he fuck with. Who knows, you know? A lot of guys ain't never been in that position to make that kind of call, but unfortunately I feel like that's the reason why Lil Fo kind of switched up on the west side, if that's what you want to call it. You know, I'm pretty sure there's people out there who got love for him, but on the other side it kind of looked like they got an issue with this guy. But I want to know what do you think Lil Fo the next breakout star in Chicago? You know, this guy doing good on the views. He even got endorsement deals. So leave me a comment. I'll let him know what y'all think. And subscribe to my channel, man. I appreciate the love, but you got to subscribe.